Hi, it's been a while since I've done a video vlog. Missed you, Katie. She's here for cuddles and participation. Usually I would be on call with my boyfriend in the mornings. That's why I haven't really been doing morning vlogs. But I have had a hectic couple weeks because one of my guy friends decided, oh, we're gonna be a creep at my other friend's Halloween party because I was at their friend's house. I was at my friend's house actually, and it was their family, so I didn't think he was gonna be there. And then he acted like a creep. By that I mean during the party, he wouldn't talk to anyone else, and then when we went to trick or treat, he acted like he couldn't see. I offered my arm because I have vision problems too, so I was letting him use my arm to walk because I was being polite and nice. But when we got back later on and he wouldn't really talk to anyone else but me, I stopped talking to him and went to the back because I was getting a little introverted and everyone was being a little too much. He had joined me and my friends in the back of the house, but when my other friends went to go get drinks, he started acting weird and then looked at my tits and then tried to flirt with me, and then I looked away because I had a boyfriend who was on video call during that time. When my friends came back and he left, told my friends how uncomfy I got because he had taken off his glasses and said that he could see suddenly again, but that was clearly just to look at my boobs. And then after that, my friends did not let him back in the room because I told them I was uncomfy and did not want to be in a room alone with him anymore because he was acting weird. Fast track to about an hour later, around 10 o'clock. He wouldn't leave when all the adults were asking him to leave. He only left when someone mentioned the buses only went for another 30 minutes. So that's when he left. And then fast track a couple days later, I was gonna call a liar, and then one of my other friends, his friend, Mabea, decided, oh, we will fight you. And then they were outside of my classroom before I went on a field trip because I had a field trip that day to go do volunteer hours. And then my boyfriend kept that from happening. I avoided them for a couple days after that. I reported for harassment that day. And then found out a week later, after the Thursday of that week, he started dating his ex Spike again. Then closer to the week 3, things started getting weirder and weirder. I had avoided them and skipped Monday of that week. And then on Wednesday of that week, I thought me and Nevaeh were all good, and that she wasn't spreading rumors about me anymore. And that she was listening because she apologized to me and my friends. And then the week after that, Spike, someone who wasn't supposed to know anything about the situation because we weren't supposed to tell people, tried to attack me near the lunchroom. And my boyfriend had to stop her from nearly tackling me. And I was pulled away by my friend Hope, and when my boyfriend tried to stop her from getting me, she had tackled him. And then my boyfriend pinned her within like 10 minutes, even though, actually not even 10 minutes, like 30 seconds. And she's almost double his size. and weighed more than him. Me and Hope ran and got teachers and the principal, and then a whole incident report happened. And then I was in the office for like 2 hours without anything to eat because it was at the start of lunch, so I didn't get anything to eat. And then they brought me something to eat right before my mom got there, because they don't allow you to go home without pickup. And then a day later, early release Friday, because it's the school November, me and my boyfriend kind of just like avoided Nevaeh, even though Nevaeh was trying to be buddy and kind of fake that morning. We knew she was being fake the whole time. A week later, friend Ace no longer on our side. It's taking their side. Let's see. Spike was in school suspension, and the other Cameron has been staring at me for a while. And there's a no contact order and a no speaking order, and they're not following that. So why should we? And everyone around the school was talking about the whole fight because it happened in front of 40 people, plus some in the cafeteria, because people in line also saw it. So now we gotta deal with that whole situation. And now apparently Spike, the one who started the whole thing, the one who tried to attack me, likes my boyfriend. And the other Cam and her, the guy who made me uncomfortable, and the girl who's his ex, who is apparently having feelings for my boyfriend and writing love letters for him and trying to put notes on his desk. Really weird. Because that means they're in a fake relationship. And they're trying to get with me. And then my ex-boyfriend is a perv to my friend. And my friend is my neighbor, lives across the street. It'll look like to me, just with long hair, before the chop, without glasses, with a little bit of freckles. But they'll look like. He bothered that friend that's a lookalike that's 2 years younger than me, that was at dances with me. Well, not at dance with me, at dances with her friends. But she told me about it, so I feel like I was there. And she said he was acting creepy and trying to touch her hand, and he was saying, "I bet your thighs are soft," which is weird because he did that when we were dating. We only dated for 3 weeks. 3. He was saying "I love yous" and bothering me. And we didn't really have we didn't even have a talking stage because we were friends before that. Then I found out he was a creep, a perv. And no, my boyfriend was being his ass because that girl told him no and told him to get away from her because he was being creepy at the dance. He didn't get away from her. She had to leave before he left her alone, which is whack because that's not fair on her. But yeah, that's it. I guess I got y'all caught up. Peace.